Hey, how's everyone doing? This is Oz from Oz Mechanics, and if you have a fuel pump problem, this video is just for you. So we got a 2007 Chevy Silverado, and guess what? Crank the key over, does not turn on. So you gotta look at three things: fuel. Oh, I just flicked everyone off. I'm sorry, but fuel, ignition, combustion. Easiest thing on this one, if you have your fuel pressure tester, is going to be the fuel. So, yeah, I hooked it up and we're going to check it out. I already got the fix, but I'm just going to give you my little insight on it. And it has a little twist on this one. If you're familiar with just going into the power supply to the fuel pump, I'm going to show you the little twist on this. So on this 2007 Chevy Silverado, and it's going to turn on right now, but it's going to shut off. You see it turns on and dead after that. Won't stay on. So what I did, I actually hooked up the fuel pressure gauge and fuel pressure gauge, and with that fuel pressure gauge I'm gonna read how much PSI we're getting in this vehicle. If I'm not mistaken, it's between 46 to 52 or something like that, to make it run. And as you can tell right here, I'm gonna put the camera there. Make sure that we got about 18 PSI. So with that, the vehicle is not going to run. And I'm going to do key off, engine on, nothing. I'm turning the key and nothing. It should prime right there. And when it primes, it should go up to 70 PSI or something. That's key on, engine off. Should prime all the way up there. But we're not getting that. A lot of people, what they would do after this, it would just put a brand new fuel pump and probably that's it. But you got to do a little bit more research before you do that. And I learned it the hard way, so make sure that you do your research. I did check all the wiring, made sure everything was good. Everything was running A-OK, wiring to that, and so on. But you have to get yourself one of these wiring diagrams and make sure. There you go. 2007 Chevy Silverado, 1500, 4.8 liter engine. And I noticed something right here, that this has a fuel pump control module. So I'd rather test that. It's easier to get to than taking off the back and pulling out the fuel pump. Not fun. So what I did, I actually got my wiring diagram. If you're gonna do any automotive work, make sure that you have a wiring diagram, because if not, you're gonna, like I said, put a fuel pump in there, waste $300-400, or take it to a mechanic. They're gonna waste some money, and it's not gonna be any good. So on this fuel pump control module, you got power feed. I don't know if you can see it there. Power feed right in the middle. There's gonna be the red and white wire. Should be somewhere right there, B positive, and then after that you got pump positive, and that goes 12 volts to the fuel pump. So what I did, I actually hooked up my power probe down there. There's the module and there's the power probe. I hooked up the power probe and I was trying to see how much voltage it had, and as the car started, everything was running good, had good voltage, but during time, minutes and minutes passed, the voltage would start decreasing until completely die. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm actually going to put the video right back where the pressure tester is at, and I'm going to give it 12 volts at that wire, the one that feeds the fuel pump. Make sure that you do that one. Don't do anything else. 12 volts that feeds the actual pump, and we're going to see if the pressure goes up. Pressure goes up, we're going to try to turn it on. If that's it, then your module's bad. So here it goes. I'm going to put y'all, make sure that they're right on there. Okay, so here it goes. I'm gonna go to the back, put some, put 12 volts in. And there you go. It jumped up, all the way up. So, with that right there, that would be a valid test for me to say, you know what, we need a module. And we're going to crank it on, see if it turns on. It turns off, but it's going to turn back off. But it shows my fuel pump, my fuel pressure going down. So, if you do have a 2007 Chevy Silverado, this is a 4.8, might be in the 5.3s or something like that, and you do take it to a mechanic and it says the fuel pump right off the bat, probably not. You might want to do some research on that, because it's going to suck. If they do put a fuel pump, they're going to charge you, and they're going to say, well, it was going out. It's just a module. So, if you like this video, please, thumbs up. Subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. Keep this relevant. This is going to be a nice little fix. Customers going to be happy because it's not costing as much as a fuel pump. Alright, well, y'all have a nice day. Take care. Bye.